I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops at Great Millstones with labor night and day. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, 144,000 and 1/3. Peace and salutation to the remnant that might look like these other nations, but they are in fact of the 144,000 hopeful elect. Peace and salutation to all the brethren that's in GMS, Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the Aqua. And peace and salutations to all the supporters and believers of this truth. Shalom. So, this is 2nd Exodus 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. So I wanted to bring this out in my past talk, but I just phrased it, but I didn't bring it out. But we are measuring out these times going on with all these earthquakes. Another earthquake has been hit. We might show some videos of that. And so many things have been rocking this earth. If you cannot believe this, you will be left behind. This message right here is only for the hopeful elect, the 144,000. Those that believe. These videos are for acknowledgement and for encouragement and for learning purposes. If you're not of that fold, you can go ahead and ride on. This only applies for those that believe.
Scientists are facing federal charges in Detroit for allegedly smuggling vials of deactivated Mpox virus into the U.S. from Africa. The scientists who work at a government lab in Montana were stopped at the airport in Detroit in January. The FBI says they lied about carrying biological materials. No word on why they were allegedly bringing the deactivated virus to their lab. 2 scientists are facing federal charges.
Now hit the 100-day mark. But West Asia continues to be on the edge as war, peace and tensions, they coexist to push the region into one of its most protracted conflicts. So far, the war has killed senior Iranian leaders. They've choked one of the world's most vital energy routes and waterways. And it has drawn the entire Gulf region into a dangerous and expensive confrontation. Now the big question, has US President Donald Trump achieved what he set out to do on the 28th of February? Let's recall what Trump said on that first day, what Trump outlined as his primary goals at the beginning of this war. First, Donald Trump justified the attack on Iran, saying if the US didn't hit Iran, it would have obtained a nuclear weapon. Weakening Iran militarily was cited as another key objective, with Donald Trump repeatedly claiming that US strikes were obliterating Iranian Air Force and Iranian Navy. After assassinating,
we see how they keep talking as if they're going to do something. You know? And this is one day ago. So this stuff with this war just keeps going. 22 hours ago. This is Revelation chapter 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." So this devil is working at his wit's end because he knows he has a short period of time. Because after all these wars happen, most definitely the MOTB is going to be implemented in. We're going to start right here. This is Revelation 13:13. "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men." That's those nuclear missiles. That's what he did in Hiroshima, Nagasaki. In the sight of men. He made that fire come down. And those atomic bombs, the fire is so hot, it would disintegrate you. It disintegrated those people so fast and so hot. The shadows burnt into the daggone concrete of the buildings. It took a picture. That's how bright and fast it was. You know, if you seen how they ever take pictures on the old fashioned, like if you ever had a Polaroid camera, that light is so bright and so fast. You know, it basically used that building as a canvas from that atomic bomb that they dropped. Let's go on to the next verse. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 14, and it reads, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live." This is talking about Babylon, man. This is Babylon the Great, all right here. All right here. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15, and it reads, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." This is Revelation chapter 16, and it reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead." See, that's talking about that RFID microchip. That's talking about that brain chip that people are putting in their head. This is the MOTB. This is what it's talking about. This stuff is coming. It's right around the corner. It soon will be implemented. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, and it reads, "And that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." And if you know about all businesses and corporations, they have their names, they have their markings on their products. And that product is going to be put in you if you are a fool to accept it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. "Here is wisdom." Now, this wisdom is only going to be given to the 144,000 hopeful elect. Only going to be given to them, because they're going to know not to take this mark by any means. Now, it's going to be some people of other nations not going to take that mark, but that doesn't matter, because those are heathens. This is strictly for the 144,000 hopeful elect. And it reads, "Here is wisdom. Let him that haveth understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666." People have to wake up to the things that's about to partake in these things that's about to happen. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1. "The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet." All right. Whatever happens in the past is going to happen in the future. And whatever people think that's not going to happen, it's sure enough going to happen. Just like Egypt during that time. Now we're in the second Egypt. Just like they had Babylon of old, this is Babylon the Great that we are in. And all these things are about to take place. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 2. "Declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard. Publish, and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded. Murdo, Mirak, Salaki on that, is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. And that's how America is going to be broken into pieces. But for all her images, all this stuff with the American flag, all the images are showing how great she is, Statue of Liberty, um, everything that concerning this place is all about to be broken to pieces. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast. So imagine when all these nations turn against America. It's going to be a desolate land. It's going to be nothing here. Nothing worth being here. This place that's supposedly that the streets are made out of gold, people working and all that will be no more. This land of these Edomites and all these lands across the globe will be gone. But Babylon the Great will be gone 100% for sure. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 4. In those days and in the time, saith the Lord, Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord Yahweh, their God. And that's what we're doing now. We are weeping now and sighing now because of all these things that's going on in this land and all over the earth. The men of Judah and the tribes of Israel, we are sighing at the pains that we have to endure. But our time is soon going to be up. And we ain't going to have to deal with this anymore, man. This new kingdom that's coming is never going to be brought down. Not all that stuff that we taught that after Jesus come, that word that y'all like to ignorantly use, but the name is Yahweh Shai. The kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Makakadash, will be set up. And it won't be given to no other people. The Israelites will be the ones running this. There'll be other nations there, but those other nations are going to be subject under the Israelites. People are going to see how a world and the earth is going to be truly ran under divine rule, not corrupt rule. I'm going to end it right here. This is Jeremiah 50, verse 5. They shall ask the way to Zion, with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord Yahweh in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. See, this perpetual covenant is going to be everlasting. It's never going to end. It's going to be forever. Let's bring that up. Now, even though I had the definition right, I still wanted to show it for the video.
Perpetual. 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 Perpetual.
Meaning continuing forever or happening without any interruption. That's beautiful right there. It describes something that is everlasting, unending, or constantly reoccurring. And they have more stuff right here, as you can see. All right. It's never going to end. It's going to be forever. So that's what this kingdom is going to be like. We're never going to have to worry about it ending. But for us to get to that, we have to take the necessary steps. We must repent. We must call on the correct names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We must do that. We must seek the way of the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. We must see the signs. We must measure out the signs, because the signs are showing everything as it is right now. People say all that happened before. Yeah, but we're more closer than we ever have been. These nations are rising against nations. These computer chips, people are even knowing about these data chips. You know, these data centers. People are even having riots over these data centers. So you can play around if you want to. I said I was going to end it, but I'm just going to go ahead and end it with this. This is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Hope that this lesson was edifying to all the Akim. Shalom.